Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, Original Crew, man? We're back. We got humiliation content needs to stop. What do you consider humiliation content? Humiliation.
Probably the video earlier.
What video?
How old girl was acting.
Which one?
With the vegan.
I don't think that's humiliation
That's
content.
humiliation to me. You humiliating yourself.
I'm talking about, and this is no, that's not.
How you ask me what my is and then say no?
Humiliation content, I think, in regards to this, is like the 20 versus 1 when people more disrespectful and to pop the balloons. I think they're talking about in that kind of sense of because everybody wants to one up each other, or the what's the one they used to do, rape, smash a pass face to face and all that type of stuff. And I think some people like feelings and egos just to get hurt. Mm-hmm. Especially those who think they, you know what I'm saying? But then somebody tell them in that, like, kind of like that rejection style.
Yeah.
Let me do me. Yes, let me do me. But you don't think about no other content though outside of this? But what else could it be? Mm-hmm. But I'll say this: humiliation content has been around for years. Even like comedy. Would you consider comedy humiliation content? Especially when they start roasting somebody in the crowd, talk about them. That's humiliation. You embarrassing me, right? But you also using it as content. That's your content. You're making content out of humiliating me. But they're like, that's what is like kind of expected when you go to a comedy show. So when you click on these videos,
especially sitting first, second, close to the stage, most definitely. Like,
so when you sign up for one of these 20 versus 1s, or smash a pass face to face, or a pop the balloons, you should know what comes with the territory.
Yeah.
So it's something that's gonna always be around, just in different shapes and forms, right? Mm-hmm. But hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want to first support? All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it in with a thumbs up.
But let's go, man. Let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's get it, y'all.
9 times out of 10, if you ask the average civilian what their goal is in life, most people would probably say some variation of being successful, starting a family, finding out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. You know, the huge. They most likely wouldn't.
Have you ever tried that? You never lit this here. I'm finna try to see how many licks you get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
No.
Successful, starting a family, finding out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. You know, the huge. They most likely wouldn't say being humiliated in front of hundreds of thousands of people on the World Wide Web. But it's not like the mortification and indignity that these screwballs receive is unwarranted, because they're on these apps making themselves look like bigger clowns than Ronald McDonald. Clout and money has really blurred the vision of so many individuals, like they're dealing with astigmatism or something, bro. And as each day passes, I can't help but think about how most content has fallen from grace harder than Rod Wave fell off that balcony. So today, we'll be discussing some of the most depraved and iniquitous content creators, as well as some of the most futile and desperate videos I've ever witnessed with my own peepers. Comment down below some of the most humiliating content that you've ever seen on the internet, and like and subscribe if you're new. Now, what do I mean by humiliation content? Pretty much content that makes people look like complete imbeciles and usually results in their name getting more dirt thrown on it than a used coffin. First,
I guess you was right. That is kind of, with the...
I don't think anyone was right or wrong.
I'm saying,
it's
like,
your perspective, what you think. You asked me what I thought, and I told you what I think. And what you think, I think that's good.
Is it? Would you say like basic TikTok? The
I feel like anything that, like, it could be it could be numerous things.
No, what I was
gonna
say,
just one right thing.
No, what I was gonna say. Do you think with the emergence of TikTok, we started to see humiliation content more?
Just social media, period. For me. It's not just TikTok, but social media, period.
We gotta talk about food-related content. Now, I've already discussed mukbang and ASMR lore in previous videos, but I really want to go in depth and put the microscope on these gargantuan gluttons. If you're overeating to the point where you're packing on more pounds than a bear going into hibernation, then you got a problem. These motherfuckers are out here breaking a sweat and hyperventilating just from eating. If that's not the biggest red flag, then I don't know what is. If you want to pull out a camera and record yourself eating the entire Denny's menu, then so.
Why
No,
do you look like that? You
talking
thought about somebody.
what you mean?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought about somebody,
Yeah, I
but I'm
know.
trying to see what you.
What you think?
I'm trying to
Who
see
you
what
think about?
I ain't gonna say.
Who you think about?
I'm not gonna say. But honestly, mukbang content, I don't know, man. Like, that's it. We never did a mukbang like this. We went and got a plate or some type of food, and we eat.
Answer questions.
Yeah, but I don't even think that we never put that video out. So.
I don't think we did put it out.
No, like, cause it's not our type of content. I can't. But this is gluttony for real. Like, it's one thing to say, hey, I got a McDonald's meal, like a chicken nugget meal, and do a mukbang. Or, hey, I went to my favorite restaurant. I got a sandwich, some fries, and a drink. This is what I'm eating. But it's another thing when you fix a whole 5, 6, 7, 8 hot dogs and sitting there eating all of them, just having a conversation. Or, hey, we're gonna order 4 pieces and some wings and eat. Like, that's OD.
Yeah.
Or have a big ass seafood bowl right there in your face. Like, it ain't even portioned for just you solos. Like, can feed 5 or 6 people. You just sit there and eating that. Like,
right.
That's different, man. That's disgusting.
If that's not the biggest red flag, then I don't know what is. If you want to pull out a camera and record yourself eating the entire Denny's menu, then so be it. But when it gets to the point where you're actively killing yourself in front of thousands of viewers, then it's time to do some reevaluation, bro. It's just gluttony at this point. And then they got the audacity to be talking about, I can't believe I had to spend $90 on McDonald's. My nigga, you're worried about the wrong greens. Go ahead and throw you some vegetables on that plate. I'm pretty sure we're already informed about the bipedal water balloon that is Nikocado Avocado. Him going from Buddy Love to Sherman Klump was truly one of the most distressing and repulsive character arcs I've ever seen. But in doing my due diligence for this video, I stumbled across this individual who calls herself Hungry Fat Chick, who apparently is a former fetish model, which tells me everything I need to know. And she's pretty much on the same type of time as Mr. Avocado, in which she consumes an agglomeration of heart-stopping cuisine on camera and calls it a day. But if you make your way down south to her comment section, it's pretty much full of people telling her that she's slowly but surely decreasing her life expectancy, or just sending hate in general. But yet she continues to upload these inordinate mukbang videos.
Has anyone that has done content like this actually has passed away, gotten sick to the point where it's like they helped? I understand Nick, but honestly, when he was writing, some of his stuff just looked like he was trolling for the comments. You know what I'm saying? Where he had the oxygen machine and all that stuff. I'm like, that I don't know if what's genuine with him or not. But I'm saying, has anyone literally passed away from doing this type of content? Indulged so much into it where they have literally deteriorated. I'm sure that has though. I'll say this: the only person
that guy,
but they said it wasn't directed towards this. I forget his name. Yeah, and I recently stumbled over his content, looking into him, found out he was dead. Yeah, and I said, why am I seeing all his content now? Yeah, it was crazy how the algorithm works. But he was indulging in inspired food. Just stuff you shouldn't eat.
Random stuff, yeah. But someone is sitting and overeating, yeah, and you see them over time, they may have started one size or or started or doing different type of content. Period.
Yeah, true.
And then just went off to this whole, and you just see them change, and it's just they. Honestly, the health is not even important to them anymore. It's, once they see money coming in and they start to get more popularity.
That was a money market.
It's a money thing.
It's still a money market to this day because you got to think about it. All the TikTokers who trying to do new such and such, trying this. Even Keith Lee, his content is food.
Yeah, but it's a difference in eating food and being active and not letting yourself go, opposed to sitting and eating food and you are blowing up like a balloon.
But I think it's also portion control though.
Yeah,
for the content.
And it's really sad to see how people continue to put their health and lives at risk just for a couple extra zeros on their paycheck. But then there's also some people who seem to support this preposterous behavior, talking about, why do you guys care? It's her life. My nigga's not gonna be her life for long. The Grim Reaper's coming to collect debt. But in all seriousness, I don't condone bullying people because of their weight. When you clearly don't have any regard for yourself or your well-being, then that becomes paradoxical. It's literally like watching someone exploit themselves. But the food humiliation doesn't stop at YouTube, because if you follow me over to the gloomy and calamitous pits of TikTok hell, you'll find two specimens that go by the names Yudi Gang and Big Groove. They're pretty much if Scooby-Doo and Shaggy had a fucking TikTok page, because not only do these motherfuckers consume a shit ton of food, the manner in which they do it triggers my fight or flight response, bro. Like, you can't look at this shit on your screen and tell me that it doesn't set us back about 500 years, bro. Not to mention, I would get secondhand embarrassment every time I would see these niggas on my feed. And then this big buff back ass nigga be trying to hit the cha-cha and all type of shit after eating the food. This nigga built like Machoke but want to be dancing like Chris Brown or something. You too damn slow to be trying to move like this. This is dead ass some Terry Crews shit, bro. And his,
you know what, like the disrespect with like the Big Groove dude, the fact that he used to call himself Groovin' Gorilla, and it's really, he did anything to make himself blow up, because it's like, you calling yourself Groovin' Gorilla, you know the stereotype they try to say with black people, you know what I'm saying? Then you trying to feed into it, just it's and then why the fuck they just link up? It was different, like when it was like, okay, they both did the content, but when they came together, it just made it worse. It was like, damn, bro. I used to just see y'all, now y'all together. It's just even, it's just them two. Like, shut the fuck.
His partner in crime does nothing but add insult to injury. If I was the waiter at one of these restaurants, I would Jazzy Jeff this nigga so quick, bro. It's really just a more modern version of what King Batch used to do. Now we gotta talk about these dating shows that are trending all over YouTube. I'm pretty sure if you've been on YouTube the past month or so, then you're already aware of these balloon popping videos. Especially since the clip of this fake ass Ninja Turtle went viral. But I don't really have a problem with this show or its format. I actually find it quite humorous when somebody enters the room and it starts sounding like an afternoon in Chicago in there. And everybody that comes on the show is respectful, for the most part. However, I can't say the same thing about these 20v1 videos that everybody's trying to do now. It's like this plague that's contaminated every sector of YouTube. Seriously, you would have thought these niggas were using Shadow Clone Jitsu, bro. But anywho.
Like the pop the balloons, y'all, we don't have a problem with. We react to the pop the balloons, but hers. We only react to our list. Reason why, okay, you might see somebody go viral clip-based, but the whole video is not always about that.
Or
like,
every episode is not always like just toxic.
You have like basically one or two people each episode that wants to show out for the camera.
They little moment.
Yeah,
you know
it's always at least one.
Yeah.
And people take the clips and look at them and so out of context. Now the 20 versus 1,
thinking that the entire was no, and it doesn't. Yeah.
But now the 20 versus 1, oh man, I the 20 versus 1 is overplayed out. It's the way y'all doing it, and y'all grabbing anybody acting like they're a celebrity. I mean, anybody, bruh, and throwing them up there. I'm like, ain't nobody leaving with nobody. Can we at least have a real 20 versus 1 and somebody is able to leave, try to find somebody? Mm-hmm. It's just who can pay the most recent relevant rapper, most relevant social media influencer to come on here. Let's try to. No, bruh.
These videos had to be some of the most perverted
and
corrupt
fighting and
ever
everything.
laid eyes upon. And the reason why I say these videos are humiliating is because these contestants literally line themselves up like a damn firing squad and just let these men and women objectify them. It's literally just a hornball convention, bro. Y'all need to get the horny demons exercise out of y'all bodies effective immediately. Let me put something on your mind real quick. Imagine you're a woman who agreed to appear in one of these videos, right? You wake up bright and early, you take a shower, you get a good breakfast in, do your makeup, put on a nice outfit, just for a nigga to ask you if you can make it clap. And don't even get me started on when these freaky ass niggas be talking about, do a little 360 for me. Imagine these women go on to have children, they grow up seeing their mom trying to get freaky with Charleston white crackhead ass. Holy shit, bro, irremediable trauma. And most of the time, these niggas still be finding matches. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? These videos wholeheartedly give me PTSD from those smash and pass videos from like 2017. And it's non-stop with this shit too. Like, this format is getting milked more than some dairy cattle. This shit is honestly embarrassing to watch, and it's part of why modern dating is more cooked than a rotisserie chicken. And before I get people in the comments talking about, it's just entertainment, dude. If this is considered entertainment, then the bar must be lower than Bikini Bottom, bro. Now we gotta talk about brain rot content and content farms. YouTube Shorts has caused irreversible damage to the minds of toddlers and children worldwide. Some of the content that I've seen floating around these YouTube streets has been nothing short of odious and enervating. I feel like this shit literally hypnotizes the youth in becoming the most annoying and half-witted entities known to man. We already know about the typical Gen Alpha slang: skibbity toilet, Riz, edging, Sigma. I feel like I gotta brush my teeth after saying that shit. But anyway, I remember back when memes and slang used to actually have substance. And don't get me wrong, I 100% agree with the fact that there was brain rot on the internet back in the day. Those MLG videos and YouTube poop compilations were crazy, but I feel like those were a lot more rare when compared to today's cesspool of fuckery. And thanks to the help of YouTube Shorts and TikTok, people's attention spans are shorter than the clips that they're watching. Every time I...
Facts, bro. These kids don't even watch, like, my nephew. I'm like, what you watching? YouTube. He ain't watching YouTube. He's watching YouTube Shorts.
Now I will say when you asked me the question earlier about like TikTok, because I do be forgetting like sometimes because I get on every blue moon, but as far as like it being short content, like you got shorts and then you got how long TikToks normally be like
I don't
know, but
at first it was like a minute, but now they done adjusted.
Yeah, but anyway, it's still short form. Now that most definitely because you do have kids now. Attention span is just like a fish, bro. Like it's short.
My nephew, that's like he literally just scrolls on. They be like, he on YouTube. I'm like, is he on YouTube? Because I know at one point his mom stopped him from watching TikTok. Yeah, but he, you know what I'm saying. But now she like, I let him do it.
Yeah, like I understand social media being like a thing that's just like probably like just rotting your brain, but.
It's worse now.
Yes, it is worse.
It gets worse every year.
Fuckery. And thanks to the help of YouTube Shorts and TikTok, people's attention spans are shorter than the clips that they're watching. Every time I would see one of these videos, it felt like I was surfing through the dark web, bro. It felt illegal. I genuinely feel like my IQ drops by at least 50% after seeing one of these videos. But one of the YouTube channels I want to specifically talk about that I feel is one of the masterminds behind this smooth brain generation is Lankybox. These motherfuckers are like a damn brain rot factory. Just look at their thumbnails. You can't tell me that this shit wouldn't kill a peasant from the dark ages. I need a pair of sunglasses just to look at it. And then their videos contain more sound effects and edits and actual words. No bullshit, after seeing a snippet of one of their videos, I had to go meditate like I was Rafiki or something. It has to be some of the most overstimulating material that I've ever come in contact with. And if these are the effects that it's having on me, I can only imagine what it's doing to the young, impressionable fetuses of the world. I promise you, if the government started forcing inmates to have to sit and watch Lankybox content nonstop, the crime rate would fall quicker than Humpty Dumpty. I just want you to watch this clip and even attempt to tell me that you don't feel your brain melting like a snowman in Texas.
Adam, get down! Why are we hiding, Justin? Shh! Skibidi Toilet is outside our house! How did they find us? I have no idea, but let's watch.
You know what it is? They knew exactly what to do. Their target audience is kids.
It's kids, yeah.
Reason why they target audience is kids, if those who do YouTube and those who actually study, kid friendly content is one of the top payout contents on the platform. The biggest payout content on the platform is teaching people how to make money on the internet, which is crazy. They want to pay you to teach people how to make money. You'll get paid. Like, literally, you start a channel and say, hey, everything from crypto to anything to make money on the internet, you get paid the most. But kids content that directly towards kids is one of the top payout as far as CPM and measurements wise. That's the reason why they're probably not really 100%. Well, that could be. That could be some, Yeah. And typically people, when like years later, when you find out who these people are, they be like, bro, I always knew their ass was weird. You really sit up here and direct all your content for kids? I knew something was off about you. But that's how it typically works out.
All Skibidi Toilet episodes together to learn how to stop them before they oof us.
Seriously, bro, this makes Caillou look like an Emmy-nominated show. I've always had a problem with people monetizing the literal degradation of people, especially children. And don't even get me started on the Manny Show. Remember back in the day when YouTubers actually had to put in effort to create captivating and compelling content? Now you can just make the most gooberish and mind-numbing content known to man and make millions of dollars from it. This sorry excuse for a comedian got the nerve to be trying to strike niggas' channels down when he makes some of the most bird-brain videos ever. I remember back on that Jeffrey Dahmer series that coming on Netflix, and this nigga was spamming videos idolizing and making jokes about Jeffrey Dahmer. Plus, he steals content from smart creators and gives no credit whatsoever. So if y'all end up seeing this video, just know if this fake ass Eileen from regular show got to me. Editor Gabe here. Apparently he apologized for all the disarray and commotion he caused, but that still doesn't change the fact that you still make brain rot content. Anyway, back to the video. And some channels even go as far as to pretty much make softcore prawn for children. I'm not even gonna go open that can of worms because that's a whole different video for an entirely different day. But I'll just throw a thumbnail on the screen and let your imagination finish the rest. It's pretty much Elsa Gate with some minor changes. Someone really needs to start cracking down the wheels behind these videos because it's really getting out of hand. Whenever I curse in a video, YouTube is ready to come off the top rope like Randy Savage and clobber my ass for all types of age restrictions and whatnot. But these niggas can upload cartoon OnlyFans content and YouTube HQ turns the other sheet. But some content farmers...
Have you ever seen content like that? That was crazy.
That was bad. That was bad. That was a while ago, though.
Okay,
they literally did corn on YouTube, and they'll dress up. That's when YouTube did like the Adpocalypse. It was around that time too, where they cracked down on a lot of those who dress up like a lot of these kids' favorites. Like, what's the one? Do you want to build a snowman?
Elsa?
So it was like Elsa, Spider-Man, Batman, but they would be like
dressing up as like kid
characters,
but doing
marketing towards kids, because who go click on their content?
A child.
And then they would do a lot of sexual content.
Yeah.
And so it was like selling to kids.
Yeah.
And now those kids are like teenagers now. So you wonder why half of these kids. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
But on some real shit, bruh.
But no, that's crazy. I think I kind of remember, but a lot of stuff I just like, I don't know, sick stuff like that, I just be like.
You got to think about it back then, though. That's almost 10 years ago. Like, say for instance, 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that content was very popular on YouTube.
I think I kind of remember.
Like 8 to 10 years ago, that content, a lot of them kids were about 7, 8, 9 around that time. I'm going to say 6 to 9.
Okay.
So if you do the math, most of those are 16 to 19-year-old kids now. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
Who are some of the problematic kids age right now? All those. So
are straight up cornballs. I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with Bentelect, and outside of him threatening to sue an OnlyFans girl because she wouldn't let his prehistoric ass hit, he's known for making the most low effort and inauthentic shorts on the platform.
When a woman asks you a question and sits like this, just tell the truth because she's already got the facts. Facts. Someone needs to make an app where you can hum and it identifies the song because I'm
I hate when y'all use people's stuff like this, because these are the people who come back and like literally try to clap your channel. They hate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'ma just hand you one of these, little bro. This is the type of shit only Facebook moms find humorous. And he's posted thousands of these videos to the internet, ruining the day of anybody that comes in contact with them. But let me know if y'all want to see me make a whole separate video on content farms and brain rot. Now, the last person that I believe humiliates himself for clout, attention, and money is Kevin Leonardo. Believe me when I tell you this is without a doubt the most deranged and perturbing entity that I've ever...
Now, I swear, every content creator needs to come up together. Band up. If you ever had an age restricted video, you ever got a strike on your channel, we all need to come together and formulate a lawsuit against YouTube. And this be the grimace of our...
Yes, because how is that allowed?
Because it was considered educational.
That's BS. Like, let's be real.
Very much so BS. Now, we all band together be like, I ain't gonna hold you. YouTube probably lose that.
That's crazy.
But all jokes, but
ever seen on YouTube. This motherfucker should be banned just off the strength of his titles alone. Even if this is a joke, is this not concerning? The day I found out about this individual...
Hold on.
Are we
Little girls made me so happy. But you said you were bot. But he said
Stop. Come on, let's be real.
He said he was a bot. That's why
let's be real.
That's why he was nearing his... I ain't watched the video. Did you watch the video? I didn't watch it. The Nair joint.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I didn't.
I clicked up. Well, yeah, I watched it. I didn't watch the whole thing. Soon, I said, "Oh,"
because it was right in the beginning, bro.
It was right there. I said, because people.
But you gotta peep this. Like, look at the titles. Then, if that video is still up, it could be marketed and have kids drawn to it.
I love children.
And then
they go down looking at other stuff.
And then they say, "Oh, I see a man bare at."
Fucker should be banned just off the strength of his titles alone. Even if this is a joke, is this not concerning? The day I found out about this individual still haunts me to this day. One of my homies has sent me the link to that Nair video, and you know how you can preview links on the iPhone? Well, for some asinine reason, I didn't preview the video, and all of a sudden I'm being flashed by this nigga's rear end, if you will. I still haven't mentally recovered to this day, and as for that so-called friend that sent me that link, he's still blocked to this day as well. Moral of the story, preview links before you click on them, or just pick better friends. But I think it's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the most humiliating content you've ever seen on YouTube or TikTok or just anywhere on the internet. Like, subscribe if you're new. Join the family.
But yeah, it's a lot of weirdos on the internet, bro.
Like, and it's like that type of stuff and those type of people like just skate on by. You know,
there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do.
But the craziest thing is, at the end of the day, all of them end up revealing who they truly are. But by then it's too late, man. They done made millions of dollars, bro. A lot of times those are the people who blow up fast on the platform. They get they make so much money, millions of dollars, and by the time y'all get ready to counsel them, it's like, how y'all gonna stop You know what I'm saying? Especially if they invested their money correctly.
Yeah.
They set for life.
Crazy.
Like I ain't gonna say it. But it's been a lot of creators lately that begin to expose.
It's a lot of people. Let all this stuff come to light.
And some just continue to blow up though.
True.
But y'all spell what's up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. That's it.
Here in the post.
We are. We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.